Okay, so today I was notified by TikTok that my account was permanently suspended due to prohibited content. And they wouldn't tell me what the prohibited content was, but I looked at analytics and I saw that these two videos had been shadow banned. What's interesting is that both of those videos are about forgotten historical Black New Thought leaders. And I don't know if it's relevant to mention this, but the photo of Garland Anderson is in the public domain. His books are out of print, and I haven't received any copyright strikes. I also noticed that my other videos were still shared for the For You page, like this one was, but not the video of Garland Anderson, and not the short video clip of Abdullah in Neville's voice. Okay, these are screenshots from that video about Garland Anderson. So just to quickly recap, my video introduced Garland Anderson as the first Black American playwright, the inventor of the milkshakes. He was once world famous, and his success principle about manifesting predated Neville's law of assumption. Yet, in the law of assumption community, his books are long out of print, and these are the faces we remember and write about. Do you notice anything? Okay, now look at the videos I posted before and after the videos about Garland Anderson and Abdullah. Like the ones that show my face, promoting my book, and about various manifesting topics. Is it possible that the prohibited content had nothing to do with racism? Sure, all realities exist, but this is the reality right in front of me, and as long as I have your attention, then I'm going to use the opportunity to tell you about my autistic special interests. I have the Asperger's form of autism, for those who didn't know, which includes really cool people in history like Garland Anderson. And the reason I believe his books are out of print, which is the same reason I believe why Abdullah, quote unquote, disappeared without a trace. A lot of you keep asking me about this. And why the New York spiritualists who fought against racial discrimination leading up to and in the same period that Abdullah met Neville were censored so badly that names were on a list and were reportedly removed from meeting minutes. And I believe it's the same reason that at the time of Garland Anderson and then Neville and Joseph Murphy, the Unity churches didn't allow Black ministers to be ordained. It's the same reason that slaves weren't notified they were free. And it's the same reason that the only concerns about my book about Abdullah that I received were YouTube commenters worried I was taking away credit from Neville. So, receiving this notification from TikTok today, being Juneteenth in America, has me thinking. And this isn't anything political or any type of agenda. I am saying this specifically to those in the law of assumption community. When Abdullah said that if he was discriminated against, it was because of the arrangement of his own mind, he still pointed at the Jim Crow signs. He didn't deny their existence. And so, too, I am pointing at a bookshelf in a library belonging to the Divine Society, who Abdullah called the Brothers. And I'm looking at the floor where several books by authors of color seem to have fallen, and asking you to join me in a very simple gesture of picking those books up off the floor and putting them back up on the shelves with everyone else. And I hope you'll start saying the names of people like Garland Anderson when you think of Neville Goddard, Joseph Murphy, Charles Fillmore, Ernest Holmes, etc. Okay, now I'm going to breathe and make better assumptions, imagining what I want to see. People sharing and talking about Garland Anderson, and including his photo. Okay, in case my TikTok account gets completely removed, you can still find all my public free training videos on my YouTube channel and on the iMagine app. I'm posting more research content like news clippings, photos, etc. on my app as well. As Abdullah said, praise to the unity that is our unity, one and all in one.